But one thing is for sure, there's also waves of things happening in the disruption environment. So the first big wave we've had, right? The first big wave we've had was the web. That was a new economy. That was like 15 years ago or whatever. So this was the birth of Facebook and Google and Amazon, right? The second big chunk of disruption came with mobile apps. That was 10 years later, right? That again changed everything. This is massively changed our human experience. Again, this massively changed our human experience. And the next big wave, we're in the middle of it, right now happening, is IoT, Internet of Things. Because now it's become affordable to connect real life experiences with digital products. So this is the next big wave of the way we change our human experience. And we talked about disruption here. Here's the thing about the sense of urgency that as an SME or as a big company I have to have. The thing is that before innovation grew linear, right? When we come up with a new product, it would scale in a linear manner. Now, things become exponential. I'm going to prove that to you. This is the amount of years companies needed to become unicorns, to become billion-dollar companies, right? So a typical Fortune 500 company took, I don't know how long to become a billion-dollar company. Then Google took 8 years to become a multi-million-dollar company. Facebook it took 5 years. Look at this. Slack, do you guys know Slack? It's like a messaging tool for companies. Took less than 1 year to become a billion-dollar company. Less than 1 year. That's insane. Why is that though? Why is that though? It's because now because innovation before was very analog, was engineering, was product-driven, and now innovation is digital, and digital is quickly able to be scaled and global. So innovations, disruptions happen faster. So there is a critical mass that hits here at some point here, and then the growth of this innovation becomes very, very fast. And that is why we say we need to be aware that any kind of innovation can happen any moment, because it's not like there's a new product coming out and then we see, okay, we will wait the next 10 years to see how it's going to affect our market. Because if something really hits the spot, it's going to be fast. It's going to take over your industry within a very short amount of time. Does that make sense? Yeah? Exponential organizations. There is a really cool book called Exponential Organizations. I advise you to read that. It's very insightful in terms of what the difference is of exponential organizations. For example, the modularization of your assets, like leveraging of assets by not building up fixed costs, but outsourcing as much as you can to be able to scale faster, scale up and scale down faster. It's a really cool book.